everybody, it's Heavenly here, and today I just wanted to make another video, but this time it's gonna be a very interesting topic that I want to talk about. Obviously the topic you saw in the video title, that it's gonna be why I hate school. So I'm gonna go on a little rant for you guys. This is why I hate school. I hate it so much. Like, it might be better if I went to, like, maybe it's just a school that I go to, like, because it's the teachers. I don't like the teachers, man. I just don't. Like, the teachers are so annoying to me. So, like, okay, number one on the list for why I don't like school is the teachers. I just don't get along with teachers. Like, I mean, it depends. Like, if they're nice to me, then I'm nice to them. But if they're not, then I don't like them. There's just some teachers that I just don't get along with. Like, especially if I'm in a class with one of my friends, like, we do not get along with the teacher. We're so petty and it's funny. I just want to address something. Today, one of my teachers, he decided to give me a referral and send me to the administration office because supposedly I was doing some bad stuff. He gave me a referral because he told me to move seats or whatever. Sorry, my dog's, no, he's gonna come up in here. Sorry, my dog, he's gonna interrupt. But basically, then, this is Buster, by the way. He's a pit bull. He decided to give me a referral. Please don't kick the stand. Don't kick the stand. Please don't kick it. Please, please, please. Just move your foot. Yeah, there you go. He decided to give me a referral because supposedly I wasn't listening, but I was. Like, okay, so I'm gonna admit I should have asked him before I moved seats because I went to help someone who needed help with their work because they didn't know what they were doing. So they asked me for help, so I went to go help them. After I went to go help them, he decided to, like, tell me, like, go back to your seat. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm, like, helping them because he doesn't help his kids. Or I told him that I was helping them. And he says that, fine, you can help them, finish helping them, and then go sit down back in your seat. And so mid-sentence, like, I'm literally talking to them, like, I'm trying to help them. Mid-sentence, like, not even that long later, he decides to tell me that he's going to call the administration office. And I'm like, what? Why? Why do you need to call the administration office? You just said I can help them, and now you're, like, telling me I can't. So I'm like, what the hell? So then, like, finally he, like, calls the administration office. I get to go up, and I go up to the administration office, and we just kind of sit there and do work. And my friend told me afterwards that he gave me a referral. And I'm like, why the hell are you giving me a referral? Like, what did I do wrong? Because I helped someone? Because you can't teach? Like, sorry. That's number one on the list. Number two is dress code. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, dress code, I hate it so much. Like, we should be able to wear what we want to wear as long as we're not butt naked or some shit. But, like, really, you're gonna, like, dress code us because we're showing our shoulders or because we have straps? Like, sorry, we have woman parts and we have to have something to hold those. So, like, I don't understand, like, why is it a problem that we show our shoulders? Like, I don't get it. Like, I understand, like, booty shorts, you're showing your booty, but, like, really, shoulders? Like, why is that an issue? Like, it's, like, everyone has a shoulder. I mean, unless, like, something happened, but, like, it's just a shoulder. Like, no one's sexually turned on. Or your back. Like, why are you sexually turned on by your back? Like, unless you have a back fetish or something? Like, I don't understand. Like, that's kind of confusing. And I kind of just feel like, I'm not saying it is, but I kind of just feel like the dress code is mostly towards girls. And I don't appreciate that because, like, what are we distracting guys from education? Like, that's kind of dumb. And another thing I want to address is just, like, drama in general. Because, like, a lot of people like to start drama, like, out of nowhere. Like, they like to spread rumors about you and say stuff about you. And I'm like, no thanks. I'd rather stay out of that because it just adds more stress onto school. And then it, like, gives people a bad point of view on you. And, like, it's not fun. Like, especially if they say, like, oh, we got this of her, or she did this and she did that. And then, like, basically, like, people are like, ew, she's a hoe, or something like that. I hate when people do that, when they just assume they're a hoe, just because what they dress or what they do. Like, I don't know, they just assume they're a hoe from, like, rumors and stuff like that. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I have, like, just said someone's a hoe, but, like, not seriously. Like, not saying, like, oh, they sit on a dick, kind of, that kind of thing. Like, I'm not, like, just gonna assume they're a hoe, but, like, sometimes I call them a hoe just because, like, that's the word I use, kind of. I don't know, there's just a lot of drama. Kind of a lot of drama, a lot of rumors. Depends on what school you go to, I guess, but, like, a lot of the time you can't avoid it because it just happens and it's just kind of a thing. Another thing that I hate about school is just, like, grades. I just think, like, I have one class, it's public safety. He grades us based on, like, we only get a 0 or 100 in the class and on any assignment. And if we turn in an assignment and it's not good enough, he'll give it back to us to fix instead of grading it and then giving it back to us so we can remake it or redo it. And I just think that's better. Like, I think that's how, like, all classes should be done, instead of, like, giving us a letter grade based on our smarts, like how good we are at something. Because, like, I feel like we just get graded on how good we are at, like, anything. Because, like, the teachers give us, like, work. Like, they'll give us a packet. They don't even make it fun or anything. Like, a lot of teachers don't make it fun. They just kind of give you something and then tell you to do it. A lot more students would actually do it if we made it fun. Like, if we're more entertained, then we'll actually do it. But, like, honestly, like, teachers that don't teach us anything, like, that literally don't teach us anything and give us a packet based on what we learned, but we didn't learn anything, I think that's super annoying. Because, like, how are you going to give us and grade us based on what we learned or based on what we didn't learn? Because, like, I used to have a teacher like that. He did not teach us at all. And he would fail everybody because nobody knew what we were doing. Because he would never teach us anything. Like, he would, like, if anything, he would, like, do activities with us, but then he would, like, be like, here, do a project, do that, and then it's due. And I'm like, what are you grading us on? Are you grading us on how good we're listening at you not speaking? Like, how does that make any sense? I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't like this unless you're an early bird, but, like, I hate getting up in the morning. I hate it. Like, because we have to get up, so my school starts at 8, like, some schools start at, like, 7 or whatever, but I start at 8, and I still have to get up, like, at 7 or 6, because, like, but it's just that I'm just super tired. I hate getting up. Like, I like to sleep in. It's so warm, and then you just get out and it's freezing, and it's not good. And then I go to school and I end up sleeping during some of the classes because they're so boring. I just want to tell you, teachers should not just be talking the whole time. Because if they talk the whole time and don't let you do anything, if you're going to talk the whole time, at least let us sit next to the people we want to sit next to. Because, honestly, if you're going to talk the whole time about the same thing, you just talk over and over and over again, at least let us sit next to people, because that's super boring. Super boring. That's why people sleep in that class, because they constantly talk over and over again. And it's, like, super annoying. Like, I understand you're teaching, but, like, usually you'll teach and then you'll give them something and you'll explain what they're doing and then they do it. But instead, some teachers just speak and speak and speak and speak. And I'm like, oh my god. Even while you're doing projects, like, I had an art teacher that did that. She would speak and speak and speak and speak. And then she, like, would give us something and then she would speak and speak and speak while we're doing it. And I'm like, can we just do it? Like, I can't concentrate with you, like, constantly talking, like, about the same thing over and over again. It was super annoying. Or when they get you in trouble for no reason, like, because you've done stuff in the past, like, you've done something bad in the past, like, you've disrupted their class or you've talked a lot in the past, they still, like, bring you down for it. Like, someone else is talking and they'll assume it's you because you did that back in the past. Like, how are you just gonna assume? And they'll get you in trouble for it. Like, I've seen that a lot. Like, teachers will, like, assume it's that person and then get them a referral for nothing because they weren't talking. Like, I witnessed them not talking and then they would assume that they're talking. Like, I know a couple people who, like, that's happened to, and it's super, like, it's dumb. Like, at least, like, if you're gonna, like, accuse someone of something, at least have evidence. Like, you have no, it wasn't even their voice. It was some girl who was talking and it was a guy that they assumed it was. Like, how do you mix that up? And it was in some other part of the room. Like, how does that happen? Like, how do you mix that up? It doesn't make any sense. So, like, I just didn't understand, like, how that would happen. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, I understand you're tired of your job and you're tired and you want to go home, but you're really gonna just do that? Like, come on. Be fair so your students like you. Like, you want your students to like you. If you're a teacher, you want your students to like you. Because if your students don't like you, they're not going to do their work. They're not going to listen to you. If I was a teacher, I'd want my kids to like me. Like, not my kids, but, like, my students. I want them to like me because otherwise they're not going to listen to me. They're going to disrupt the class. They're not going to do their work. They're not going to do any of that unless they're goody-goody, that kind of thing. Like, if they're, like, oh, straight A's, blah, blah, blah. Like, doesn't matter if they like. There's a lot of kids out there who base it on if they like you or not. If they don't like you, they're not going to do what you're told. They're not going to listen to you. They're not going to hear the words that come out of your mouth. I don't like some of my teachers. And I don't listen to some of them because they're super boring. And I just don't like them because they always, like, the first impression is the first thing. When you come to school, I notice this a lot. When I come to school, like the first day of school or whatever, my teachers get a first impression based on if I start talking or if I'm quiet. If I'm quiet, then they'll assume that I'm a good kid and that I'm just going to be, like, quiet throughout the year until I get to know people. If you start out talking, they're going to keep their eye on you. They're going to make sure that you're not going to be talking the whole entire class. They're going to be, like, on your ass pretty much. It's like the first day coming to school. Like if you're a teacher, first day coming to school, if you come off as a good teacher, people are, and like they're gonna start liking you based on your first impression. Teachers come to school and throughout the whole year, they should be entertaining and be what students like as a good teacher, because otherwise they're not gonna listen to you. You're just basically like, none of the kids are gonna like do what they're told, because like you're irrelevant basically. Like if you're not a good teacher and you're not fun or anything, you're not entertaining, you're irrelevant. And also when you like talk about something, that it spreads like that. Like it's honestly like you'll say something about someone, but it's not actually what you said, and they will get mixed up throughout the line until it gets to that person. And then basically that person will think, it's like the game telephone, when you like whisper to someone something and then they whisper it back and then you have to repeat it back and sometimes they get it wrong. Well, when they get it wrong, that's because whoever came in there heard it wrong and mixed it up. That's like rumors. They'll either hear it wrong and repeat it back to someone else wrong, or they're gonna mix it up so then they make it even worse. And that's just stupid. Like honestly, like if you hear a rumor, ignore it. Don't pass it on, because then you're just as like low as those people to spread that rumor. Like rumors are so stupid, because rumors, if they're a rumor, they're not true. Like I just think rumors are stupid, honestly. Oh yeah, bullying, that's another thing. I think that's so dumb when people bully other people because they're either jealous or they want to pick on someone smaller than them so they feel bigger. Like honestly, like why are you that pathetic? Don't touch that. Why are you that pathetic? Like how? Like honestly, like how can you be that pathetic to pick on someone smaller than you, or pick on someone in general? Like honestly, grow up. Like that's so dumb. And I hate those people who try to do something just to get attention out of it. Like when they start doing something that's trying to be funny in class just to get attention. Like it's okay if it's funny, but if it's not funny, it's just don't say it in the first place, because if people don't laugh at you, it just makes it awkward. It's just weird. And karma, like if you're gonna bully someone, you're probably gonna get something coming to you in life, because like honestly, like, or I hate when those people bully those people, and then when those people get like better in life, suddenly they come back to them as a friend. Like what you were just bullying me, like what, how does this happen? But it's crazy. Like honestly, school is just confusing. Like I mean, it's easy, it can be easy at least, but it's just like things that happen in school is confusing. Like I don't understand how all this works. It just happens, and it's like, why? And then like I miss school, and I enjoy missing school. Like when school is out or whatever, or like break, I love it, but I hate it at the same time. I love it because I don't go to school and I don't have to see the teachers, I don't have to deal with drama, I don't have to wake up early. I hate it because I don't get to see my friends as often, and I don't do anything all day. So it's like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I'm confused. Like, how am I supposed to feel about this? And then fights, like I'm gonna be completely honest, fights are kind of entertaining to watch, but like some of them start off for the dumbest reasons. Like, she looked at me, so I should fight her. Like, why? Why would you fight her because she looked at you? Maybe she thinks you have a nice outfit. Maybe she thinks you're pretty, and so she looked at you. But then you want to fight her because she looked at you? Like, maybe she's looking at you because she wants to compliment, or maybe she wants to be friends with you. Like, she looks at you and smiles, and you think she's mugging you. Like, I'm like, come on, okay, calm down, okay? If she's not coming swinging at you, there's no reason to fight her. Because obviously if she's just looking at you, and if she's just looking at you, she either wants to compliment you, wants to be your friend, or she's just looking at you because she doesn't like you. And if she doesn't like you, who cares? Why do you care who likes you and who doesn't like you? If anything, you should let that like be your motivation. Like, if someone hates you, who cares? Like, they're gonna hate. Haters gonna hate. Like, they're gonna hate for no reason, because they're gonna make up random reasons to hate you, because they're jealous or because they just dislike you. Like, not everyone's gonna like you. Like, you should just deal. Like, if someone doesn't like you, just whatever. It's their problem, not yours, right? Like, if they don't like you, oh well, they can deal with that. That's their issue. They're gonna be stalking your feed, and they're gonna be on your shit and be like, oh, she did this and she that. Oh my god, she's so ugly. Who cares? They think you're ugly and you don't. Good, because you're not. What they want is to point out made up flaws so that they can make you feel down about yourself. Don't let that happen. If they make you feel down about yourself, then just think to yourself, why? Why would I do this? Don't let it get to you. Just think to yourself that I'm a better person than they are, because they're the ones stalking your feed. They're the one making up random flaws. They're the one saying stuff about you. They're the one not liking you, and that's not your problem. You don't have to deal with that. You can just think to yourself that I'm better than them because you're not stooping to their level. Because when you stoop to their level, as I was saying, because oh my god, like I was recording and then my phone died. And I got scared because I ended the video. I was saying like peace because it's recording on my outer camera, so I can't see what I'm looking at right now. And I got so scared because my phone died. When I like checked it, it was dead, and I'm like, what? And I thought it stopped recording. I was so scared. I thought it stopped recording like in the beginning of the video, and I was like, oh my god, I have to re-record everything. It was a struggle. You don't let them, like, you don't want to stoop to their level, because if you stoop to their level, like, people aren't gonna like you because you're just as bad as they are. And it's not like okay. Like, if you're gonna like go at them because they're saying shit about you because they don't like you, you're just as bad as them because you're saying you don't like them because of what they're doing. And that's not, like, you don't want to stoop to the level, because otherwise people aren't gonna like you, like, especially if you want them to. I don't know, like, people are gonna do that. Like, not everybody's gonna like you. Like, you can't let that bother you that not everybody's gonna like you, because if you get bothered that not everyone's gonna like you, you're gonna have a hell of a time, because not everyone's gonna like you. It's just life. Like, a lot of people just come up with random reasons, or they have a reason, and if they have a reason, then you should probably talk it out with them so you have one less person not liking you. And if they stop and they're still not liking you, oh well, that's their problem. You tried to grow up and go talk to them, and if they didn't want to accept it, that's their problem, not yours, because you already played your part. So you don't have to let that bother you. That's all the rest of the video. I was trying to record before my phone died. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe. Also, make sure you leave down in the comments what you guys think I should do for my next video, or suggestions on what I should do for my videos. And make sure you check out my social medias. They're down in the description. My Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Musical.ly. Make sure you follow my Instagram. Let's get to 1K followers on Instagram, and let's get to 100 subscribers on here. Make sure you share this and share my channel with your friends so we can get more people on here. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Fuck's sake, bro. Can you just stay fucking up? Jesus Christ. Okay. Whoa. Stay. Stay. What the fuck? Why won't this tighten? Jesus Christ. Just trying to get a fucking good camera angle, but you don't want to fucking cooperate. Okay, let's see. Oh my fucking god. Stay fucking put, you piece of shit. I fucking can't make